like read it on social media, but BSC MVB Season 4 have officially announced 22 enrolled projects. They will be participating in BSC MVB Season 4. And they will be joining an incubation program where there will be a lot of interesting fireside chats, workshops, and a lot of the BSC resources will be injected to those projects' future growth, which I think will be great for a lot of new projects to have. So DoraHacks is officially becoming one of the channels for project submission, and this is why we're hosting 5 brilliant projects to join today's live demo session. They will be introducing their projects to you, and BSC MVB is a long-term effort, and I hope one of you can join the MVB program eventually in 2022. So today for the 5 projects joining us, they will be Insurgent, Weezi, DexPad, MotoDex, and DefiHelper. I can see many of them building on DeFi, but Insurgent building in Metaverse, and Weezi is running something interesting for DAOs. So happy to see different projects covering different fronts. So without further ado, I want to welcome Amelia from Insurgent to introduce Insurgent for us. Amelia, you have 15 minutes, and Team Weezi, you're next. Yeah, Amelia, you're on mute. Hi, Amelia. I think we still can't hear you.
Okay, are you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me start again. So sorry about that. So thank you for having Insurgent here today. So my name is Amelia, and I'm the founder of Insurgent. So today I'll be giving you a quick sharing of Insurgent. And before we actually dive into our presentation, let's hop on to show you a sneak peek of the Insurgent game. All right. So let me play this video. So this is our main menu of the game, whereby this is a gameplay, and this is the leaderboard that we're having. All right, and let me show you the next video. This is our observatory tower. So this is our avatar, customized avatar profiles that we have. So this is actually really, really exciting. The Mesa is showing this to you guys now. All right, and let me get back on the presentation. Okay, so these are some of our highlights of Insurgent. So we have designed Insurgent to emphasize on the virtual reality metaverse environment with the use of Oculus Quest 2 to make it an immersive experience for all our players. So our players will be engaged in the compete to earn model through seasonal tournaments to rise up in the leaderboard as shown earlier. And also we are built and integrated on multi-chain technologies. So I'll move on to show you some of our game features. So we have customized avatar profile, we have the weapon inventory, and the fighting arena, which I'll be showing you some videos of what we can provide you with. So this is our combat mode, and we'll be using we have this teleport pod. So and from here you can see that it has been teleported with the teleport pod. And with our awesome weapons that we have. Let me show you next another game mode using the grenade. All right, and besides this, we of course have customized NFT outfits. So this is one of the outfits. We're showing you a 360 view of it, and this is the next one. It's really cool. And another one, which is a different weapon armor. All right. And we do have an array of weapons that Meta Insurgent provides. And it's also available in NFT. So this is one of our machine guns. This is in another skin. One of the snipers. Our shotgun. Our rocket launcher with different skin, and our pistol. So this is really exciting. Okay, let me move back to the slides. So this is our management team comprising of myself, Amelia, Kaitian, Gleb, and Oleg. So we are a really strong and diverse team of experienced VR game developers to actually formulate an excellent fusion of both metaverse and blockchain elements. All right. So overall, Meta Insurgent actually utilizes a multi-chain crypto technology approach whereby Binance Smart Chain is our main technology to go for. So we are also built and integrated with other software such as Unity and AWS for our game development. Next, let me show you the token utility. So players will be utilizing Meta Insurgent crypto tokens for two purposes. Firstly, to participate in a game whereby all the users are required to wager their tokens, and the winner will walk away with 80% of the tokens. And of course, secondly, to purchase NFT, such as the weapon skins and the avatar profiles that I showed you earlier. All right, and also, as mentioned, Meta Insurgent is based on the compete to earn model. All right, so we'll host seasonal tournaments on a monthly basis, so users can compete in the leaderboard and emerge as top winners. All right, and so there's also other revenue streams that we can earn, and it's through advisement, where we include actually weekly banners of companies who wish to advertise their companies through our game. Next, let me show you a quick view of our tokenomics, and we'll jump to the roadmap. Okay, so currently for roadmap, we are at 2022 Q1, the start of the year. All right, so we are working strong on our game development, and by Q2, we actually aim to have our tournament started and have the NF skin integration ready as well. So the game will be complete launch will be in Q4, which will be really soon. So I hope that this gets you hyped up for what's to come for Meta Insurgent, and really do check out our pages for more information. All right, thank you so much for staying through this presentation with Meta Insurgent. Thank you.
Yep. Cool, Amelia. Can you briefly, because there are a lot of interesting game projects and metaverse related to projects. How long have you been building this together with your team? And why do you want to book Meta Insurgent for starters?
Sorry, I think the internet is breaking a little, so I wasn't able to catch your question.
I mean, like, can you tell us why you want to build Meta Insurgent?
Okay, so firstly, we have been building Meta Insurgent for the past 5 months, and the reason why we are actually building Meta Insurgent is because we believe that metaverse comprises of the 360 virtual reality concept, and that's why we actually have Oculus in to make sure that the game that we provide make sure that our players will have a 360 virtual reality full game, entire experience, immersive experience that they will have with our game. I hope that answers your questions. All right.
Yeah. Is this game currently playable on Oculus Quest 2 right now?
Currently, it's not yet. By Q2, our alpha phase will be up. correct? And we believe that Insurgent, Metaverse is the next potential technology industry, and that's why we are doing this. All right, thank you so much.
When so is there blockchain gaming projects building on Oculus already?
Come again?
I mean, like, are there already games launched on Oculus Quest 2 right now? It's blockchain related.
You mean through Metaverse? Is there any other gaming projects on Oculus Quest 2?
Yeah. Or
Like, for us, we are the first of their kind to have these, to provide this immersive experience for our gamers, for our players. So we are really excited to be the first one for the VR Metaverse world on the first-person shooter game. Yeah,
got
we
it.
really emphasize on that.
Can you help me walk through the tokenomics part again? I'm actually very keen to learn more about that. Is it something that you will be implementing into the games when it's ready, or is one of the more raw designs right now?
So for the tokenomics, let me share with you. So for the tokenomics, it's currently not finalized, and hence we would not like to give emphasis on this portion yet. Yeah, but in time to come, it will definitely be finalized. So because we are currently working hard on the game development, so that's what we are focusing on currently, and also partnerships with different technologies and brands. So yeah. All right.
Cool. So what are the next steps for you guys in the next 3 months? What's the plan for the team?
So the next steps for us is definitely, in Q2, we aim to have our alpha game release and also have our Meta Insurgent first tournament release as well. So currently we are doing a lot of game development, NFT, skins. So, and also we definitely hope to be getting more strategic partners in. So do email us to Meta Insurgent if you are keen to be having any strategic partners with us. All right, and also to be part of the Binance Lab. Binance Labs.
Got it. So where's the team based right now?
So currently, our team is based. Well, we have a few countries. So in Singapore and also in the Europe. So we are working globally. Making sure that things work out. So we are having the best people with us onboarded.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you raised any private funding yet?
For private funding wise, yes. Currently we are raising. Okay, we do have private funding raised.
Got it. So can you name your investors that you have?
So to name some of our investors that we actually have, we have some angel investors with Meta Insurgent. All right, and so there are also other investors in Meta Insurgent. Give me a moment. I think we have actually Webverse Ventures, angel investors, etc. in Meta Insurgent, and definitely we will share more of these in our website, and also really do make sure you reach out to Meta Insurgent for more updates. All right. So thank you so much for having me today, Steve.
Yeah. Thank you, Amelia, for sharing. I think this is the first project I personally heard that can be played on Oculus Quest 2. Is the VR. Hi, can you guys hear me?
Is this the first game for the VR Metaverse first-person shooter on Oculus Quest 2? Is that what you're asking?
No, it's not a question. I'm just providing a comment.
Oh, you're telling me, yeah, definitely. We are a VR Metaverse first-person shooter game to create an immersive experience. So that's why Meta Insurgent is here for. So really do make sure you reach out to Meta Insurgent and keep in, check out our pages for updates. All right.
Got it. Cool. So yeah, looking forward to your game when it's launched.
Definitely.
My
It'll be
friend
really
have an
interesting.
Oculus Quest 2.
You should
I
get
gave
one too. Have you gotten
Yeah.
one?
I gave him as a birthday present. I haven't got
Oh,
one for myself,
okay,
but
you're a nice friend.
yeah. So I think it's gonna be fun. I'd love to play your game. There is actually no much game that can be played on Oculus Quest 2 right now. So if your game is great, and if crypto and blockchain can be integrated into that, that can be pretty fun.
Definitely, it will definitely be fun.
Yep. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on you guys when your games launch. Really looking forward to that. Yeah. So what are some of the ways to join your community? Where's the community at? I saw you have Twitter. So you also have Discord, Telegram.
Come again. I think it's lacking quite a bit.
I mean,
Our
like,
team.
how can we join our community?
How can you join a community? You're right. So we do have a Telegram channel. So let me share with you on the Telegram channel that we have. Okay, let me share my screen here. So here, let me hide this. So we have our website here, which is www.metainsurgent.com, and also with our Medium and Twitter account. And also do follow us on our Telegram chat for more updates, and definitely with Twitter as well. All right, we're always constantly updating, so make sure to follow us.
Got it. Cool. Thank you, Amelia,
Thank
for
you so
joining
much
us.
for your time.
Yeah, guys, do stay tuned for Meta Insurgent for their updates. I think this is a fun project to worth your attention at least. Yeah, and good luck with the future development, Amelia.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Cool. I think the second is Weezi. So Weezi team, cool. Hi, welcome. Yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
So,
You have 15 minutes. So Weezi is a CRM for DAO asset management, DeFi, NFT, and GameFi, right?
so Steve can't hear you well.
I think you're lagging a bit, and the volume is a bit low.
Let me check. So,
Yeah, we can see it.
so yes. What about sound?
Speaking for a little bit.
Let me check this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better. It's better now.
Now it's better, yes?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's go.
Good day once again. So, I'm representing the Weezi project. Let's take a brief look about it. So, what about the Weezi? Weezi is the CRM for DAO assets management in DeFi, NFT, and GameFi. So let's go to the slides. Why it's so important to have such kind of CRM? Because we have a kind of growing market about more than 1 billion assets under management, 100 members more, and more than 40 key wallets and vaults. As you can see here, we can check the numbers with Safe, Aragon, MotoDex, and Zim set. They are kind of widespread and popular. So definitely, we have kind of prognosis about the world progress about this topic. So as you can see it, in January 21st up to July 21st, the growing market reached the 221 millions. Get started from 106 millions. So Weezi, now it's sorry, misclick. Estimated total price about this will be more than 5 and 9 trillions probably in the future, and we are going to show you kind of biggest problem about all the system, that the entire system of DeFi now is working on Excel. What happens? Many managers and DAO managers exactly use the Excel and accountants for daily recordings, price recordings, success, or kind of calculations. So what brings us to the fact that DAO is not actually decentralized, not autonomous, and not organized for all critical functions online. We still don't have kind of automation for their works. What may happen when you don't automate your work, and what happens if you work with the finance and the market is going up and down? You can lose all your savings and all your funds. So with Weezi, we decided to make some kind of tool for not only DAO assets managers, but also for DAO depositors. I will show you kind of demo later. First of all, we have developed the DAO deployer, and we have developed the Weezi dashboards with kind of historical performance. DAO deployer works now on Ethereum network, and we are going to connect the BSM networks, and so why we are here. As you can see, DAO deployer makes kind of work about making some kind of contract, many automation, many smart contracts, some kind of technical information will be given later. With one click, you just open your DAO, give it a name, and so on. And then you're making voting rules, which are recorded in a smart contract, and then you can manage your DAO. And with DAO dashboards, you can get any information easily. Sorry, just a second. Yes. Here you see the interface for DAO managers, and I will try to show you in a lifetime. Let me share the screen. Here we go. Yes. Can you see it? No. Just a second. Wow. So this is a Weezi website. As you can see here, kind of information about the Weezi platform. Now we're working with 40 DAOs, 40 DAO walls. We have more than 200 users and 10 million AUM. So let me see the app. Here you can see some kind of tools. It's loading right now. This is the main information for depositors, which is available for us, because for using, for example, DAO managers, you should connect your wallet, and then you can see the kind of tools for them. Let me show you. For example, we can see the list of all DAO which are presented on this platform. You can sort them, you can show the information about it, get the information, and for example, if you're clicking on the asset, you can see the name here. You can see the kind of historical information like token price, net portfolio, APY, and liquidity pools about the DAO. And for example, if you want to see the whole picture, here are all historical information. And for example, if you want to see the portfolio, how it goes, how it's rise, and you can change the dates about this, and it will show it, as you can see. So next one will be like information about monthly returns, get on prognosis, and kind of fact sheet, when you can see the DAO name, you can see the inception date, depositable assets, what kind of accepted, and some kind of technical information about the smart contracts. You can see the description for the DAO, like here, and if you want to make kind of deposit or withdraw, you can use this kind of instrument here. And because now I'm not connected to the network, I cannot show you how it works. So this is for depositors and this kind of information about this platform. So let me get back to the presentation. What about the What is about the DAO managers? They have the same dashboards, have the same information, but connected to the all DAOs which they are managing. The price for the DAO manager to deploy the smart contracts and start the DAO will be 1.5 of Ethereum, and plus some gas cost. Maybe in total it will be 1.6, 1 or 7. And we have kind of tokenomics developed here in Weezi. The tokenomic project will be about the tokenomic project will be about the utility token named Weezi, yes, and the total value will be 100 millions and 100 millions, and maybe in 3 or 6 months, that's kind of a part of discussion and could be changed. 30 or 40% of Weezi tokens will be buybacked by Weezi platform, and some of them will be burned to keep the economics running and going. And you can use all the services about this platform via the Weezi, via this token, and when you buy it for Ethereum or kind of this tokens which you are accepting. So as a DAO manager, you can see this kind of examples. You can navigate, compare through your DAOs, deposit and withdraw some of this, and track the historical performance, as we previously shown. That was kind of old statistics, not so old, but historically. So here the part of the supported tokens you can see, and as I previously mentioned, they have kind of user styles and so on. We are also planning to get in touch and get in contact with this kind of partners. And we have a kind of roadmap for next year and the current year. Now we're having the part of realization that develop and release the core tool for the automatic generation, and it's currently getting in fit, getting in shape, and getting in form, and now it's going live. And we have also kind of theory and kind of tool for create a universal cross-chain solution for launching and managing DAOs with a single interface. And this is what we're doing right now when we're trying to connect to all other chains and like Aragon, like BSM, and so on. So probably that is all the information which is could be shown, could be given right now. And if you have any questions, I can answer for them.
Yeah. I think this is a great presentation. Is it Alexander presenting right now? Hi, is it Alexander presenting right now?
I'm not Alexander. My name is Nathan Bidov. I'm the employer of Mr. Alexander.
Got it. All right, this is I really like what you're doing. Just want to let you know that Dora is also trying to build a DAO as a service, and we're actually very happy to see if we can work with you later.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's roughly. So we think DAO is going to be pretty big, and we love your front end. I think the front end looks very neat, and we love the things you do. And actually, we also love to explore what are some of the best use cases for you to expand your network. We see that there's actually a very big opportunity for infrastructure builders in the DAO space because existing infrastructures are not good enough, I think. Like you mentioned, Aragon, Gnosis, they either provide very specific business or there's many gaps that their existing product cannot fit. Actually, would love to reach out to you after this session and yeah.
Nice to hear such kind of things. We are ready to join our forces to work together. And if you have any kind of additional questions, please.
Yeah, I don't have questions right now. What I will do is that I will dig into a bit more about your project. I strongly encourage everyone joining us today to also try to do that. And we'd love to connect.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you, Weezi team, for joining us today. We think DAO is going to be big. So I think what Weezi is doing is pretty interesting. We know that most of the DAOs are active in the Ethereum community, where we think there's actually a big opportunity for DAOs to thrive on multi-chain chains like BSC. So yeah, I think what Weezi is doing is pretty interesting as well. Yeah. So the third project is DexPad. And welcome, Bruce, for joining us. You have 15 minutes.
Hi, Steve. Thanks a lot for connecting. Thanks a lot for giving us an opportunity to present our BSc community what is a DexPad and why it is relevant in the DeFi space currently. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? Yeah.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay. So first of all, uh, who is behind the DexPad right now? Although the names are pseudonymous. Me, Dex Bruce. I'm having total 12 years of experience in the IT field, and fully into blockchain since 2019. Um, my co-founder, who is also my brother, he is into blockchain since like 2018, and our front-end developer is with us since last like early starting of the college. So all three of us, three founders, are basically tech guys working in different technologies like back-end technologies, mobile application, and blockchain and all. So why did we start the DexPad? As all of you guys know that ICO was not that much big in 2017 compared to how much it got news and word of mouth and all in latest Bitcoin bull run. So what happens is like so many projects starts developing it, so many genuine projects are coming up on DeFi space along with some of the bad actors as well. Okay, so we had an experience where everything looks very good on the paper and everything. User take part in the pre-sales and the project goes without providing any liquidity at all and run away with the money of the contribution uh, by the user. So we ourselves experienced that thing, and then we decided that we can do something better for to how to make chains safer for all those projects. So whenever any such kind of rug pull or anything happens, usually we get the response that okay, do your own research and all that thing, and sometimes those requests are sent to DefiHelper. So we took this approach where it is not only responsibility of the user, but it's also the responsibility of a platform to weight the projects in a way that at least some of the fund has to be used to provide the liquidity. Otherwise, the pre-sale cannot be successful, or your pre-sale owner cannot directly go away with the raised amount. So what happened is we wanted to make sure that it is not our biased approach to build a platform, and there is actually a need of such platform. So we contacted those users on Telegram through their different groups and all. We uh, we try to understand actual problem they faced and how what are the better solution could be there to improve the trust for new users into DeFi, and how can we implement proper audits and everything to have it. And along with that, we need to make sure that it doesn't look like uh, 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 fully closed door deals for the project, like user don't know what is the deal of that project with the launchpad and all. Okay, so everything needs to be transparent, permissionless, as well as a proper gatekeeping should be implemented. So we tried all this thing. Uh, we found how can we prevent the rug pulls, how can we prevent honeypots and all, and how can we make sure that it stays permissionless, but it also has the platform also has the responsibility of users fund. So during all this our journey, we discuss all this thing. Major issue is like platform should be very responsive. Platform should be responsible. That should be a transparency, that it should not be something like project A launching on our launchpad. That should not be a backdoor deals or something. All the fees and everything should be transparent to prevent all these scams happening on the chains. So we started working. We started adding all this in a DeFi space. It's actually the user who is the backbone of the platform. So whatever fee we earn as a from the project, it should be distributed to the users. So we come up with a flow that how it can be implemented, where a person who is interested into Dex or a pre-sale goes to DexPad IO, check out the verified pre-sales, take part into pre-sale as easy as just clicking the entering the amount and clicking on contribute. Then whenever the pre-sale is finalized, a person should be able to claim their token and immediately able to swap them on Dex. So we identified all what could take more efforts and what it brings the business value. We we implemented those features required to sharing the tokens and everything. And yep, so we started we started in June 2019. We finished the product in October, and we launched the product in November 2021. We implemented this many good factors like a trusted tokens to prevent honeypots, an audit. Without an audit, a custom token cannot be created as a pre-sale. The proper revenue generated by the platform should be shared with the holders and future scope of growth. So if a project launches a token pre-sale on DexPad, we get two types of fees. One is in token, which is 2% of the token they try to pre-sell, and a native currency. So the fee which we are getting in the pre-sale, all the tokens are distributed among the stakers, 100% of that. What are our future growth? So just like previously Weezi mentioned, we were also working on some of the systematic SIP kind of products for DeFi, where they can invest in different tokens based on time duration, based on the pricing and all. We are in talks with a couple of blockchain based gamings to make our platform ready for IGO's initial game offering. DAO based contracts, escrow contracts, where two parties who want to do a OTC deal should be able to do it without anyone else interaction. And we are currently discussing with one of our BSC's first verified pre-sale, which is charity based DEX and NFT marketplace. And we are also in talks with different guilds as well to provide enough liquidity. So that is our motto of making a reliable and secure launchpad which empowers the user. So this is what we had in mind while developing it, and then we started adding couple of features to make it complete DeFi ecosystem, not just the launchpad. Let me show you a demo for that our platform. So here is our website, DexPad.io. Now you can see this is one kind of pre-sale page where an ongoing pre-sale is running. It shows you all the data, like how many tokens are burnt, how many tokens are there on pre-sale, how many tokens are locked already, whether there is an audit on KYC. Then here it will show you how much a user can contribute and all. As soon as there is pre-sale project hits the hard cap, user will be a pre-sale creator will be able to finalize the pre-sale. Let me show you that there is a project who is trying to create who is trying to just a minute who is trying to contribute 0.2 BNB. Let me just change the account. Yep. So we designed this platform in a way that if anyone want to create a pre-sale of that token, if the token is minted on DexPad, then then it's fine. If it is not minted on DexPad, then the contract needs to be verified by us before we allow a pre-sale, to make sure that there is no honeypot mechanism implemented in a contract. Then, as we said that we are a permissionless launchpad, we are taking care of some of the things, like we had two sections where a verified pre-sales and an unverified pre-sale. So verified pre-sales have the criteria of they must be done a KYC, they must have done a third-party audit of their platform, and the minimum liquidity they have to provide is 75% of the raised amount. Even for the unverified pre-sale, they have to provide 50% of that liquidity of the raised amount. So there is no way that a pre-sale can run away with money without providing a liquidity. How? So whenever a pre-sale hits the hard cap, they will be able to finalize the pre-sale, and the pre in a single transaction. You can see over here the finalization pre-sale button will be visible to pre-sale owner, and when a pre-sale owner finalize the pre-sale, the platform automatically creates a LP pair with the wrapped ETH version of the chain and the token, provides the liquidity to the DEXs. Like for BSC mainnet, it is on PancakeSwap, locks the liquidity for minimum 1 month. So pre-sale owner cannot remove the liquidity without at least for 1 month, which will give enough time to the pre-sale owner, pre-sale contributors, whether to continue with the project or not. And if you want to check it out, I will show the transaction happened in that single confirmation. So you can see over here that all these things are created like in a single transaction. It generates the liquidity, provide LP pair, lock that LP pair LP tokens, and then remaining amount is transferred to the pre-sale owner. So after that, every user who contributed on that particular pre-sale will be able to claim their token and will be able to swap that with the native currency or whatever currency they want to set. So this was our main product when we launched it around November. Then we realized that instead of just making a launchpad, why don't we add more features where project doesn't need to think about all the nitty-gritty of locking and all that thing, minting the token. And also we started adding features slowly, like you can mint your own token with just providing simple details like standard token, liquidity generator token. You can manage your tokens, like enabling and disabling fees and all. You can airdrop any token to the users. You can lock your token or liquidity to improve the trust in users. Like our own project, we locked the liquidity for 2 years for DexPad and PhotonSwap. Yep, I guess that's it from our side. And we are multi-chain, so we are already live on BSC mainnet, Binance mainnet. We are live on Polygon, Avex, and Kronos.
Got it. That's cool, Bruce. So for airdropping services, how much are you charging right now?
No, we do not charging anything for airdrop. It's our simple contract. It's like though it's a minor fee, but we are planning to make it zero. Like let me just check it out, because we were playing with that amount, like very minor one. For pre-sale, we were charging like 2% of the token and 2% of the raised amount. But for airdrop, it's completely free.
Got it. Also, like, have you audited the protocol yet?
Yeah, so currently we are in with TechSmith. The Solsmith, we are in talk with Solsmith right now for the protocol audit, our protocol right now, and once the result will be live, we will be publishing it.
Awesome. That'll be great. My comment would be Dora actually have a lot of airdropping needs.
Yeah, you guys can use it anytime.
Yeah, I would love to try out your products. We're using a few others. There are.
So here is one experience we had. We launched our token on 8th November, but it was not on BSC at that time, and there were some issues on the network. So what we did is, instead our own DXP token was airdropped to all 300 participants through our airdropper. So those who contributed into pre-sales, they were airdropped our actual token, and couple of other tokens who have good liquidity as well. They are frequently using it, our airdropper tool, to airdrop that token to winners and all.
That's great, Bruce. I also love to connect with you after this meeting, after this demo session, to explore how we can work with each other. I think you're building something that could be universally used
Sure.
for every project. I think airdropping is a very big, not just airdropping, not just Launchpad. All the services around the community are much needed in space, especially for the BSC ecosystem. So I think you're building a brilliant project. So far, I think all three projects are fun. I'd love to like chat with them after this call. Thank you, Bruce, for joining us today. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, let's see. The fourth project be MotoDex. Hi, Alex.
Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Awesome.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I've seen you guys are very active, joining different grants on our platform. So we would love to know more about MotoDex.
Yeah, thanks for opportunity. So, hi everyone. My name is Alexey Vinogradov. I'm a founder and CEO OpenBC NFT marketplace, and I'm experienced entrepreneur with 25 years experience. I've done 11 companies so far in 3 different areas. It's telecommunications, mobile advertisement, digital health. And as a founder of OpenBC, glad to present you a first NFT game from our OpenBC Metaverse Studios, call it MotoDex. A few words about OpenBC. This project was created as a fun story 2 years ago, together with my friend, journalist from LA. He's Venturi Beat journalist. We created a small Telegram bot, which mint NFT on Binance Smart Chain. And we even sold a couple of artworks of his dacha, pictures for a couple of $100s without any advertisement. But people who purchase this NFT ask me what is solution to resell, even to friends, to auction later. And surprisingly, I didn't find any solution around the market. So, I create OpenBC as opposite of OpenSea to show them that it's can be positioned for marketplaces. And at April last year, we deploy smart contracts. At October last year, we do a production, a mine interface, mine UI, and OpenBC built it on true DEX principles. It's a simple all around DEX, all operations around smart contracts, and most revenue, most value in the tokens dedicated for buyers and sellers. But in continued growth of NFT marketplace, I got a lot of requests to provide more complex solution, not just NFT marketplace for secondary sales and the first sales, but probably my customers, thousands of customers, ask me for opportunity to play a game directly within marketplace and to sell and buy assets. As a result, as an answer of that, I created at October last year internal division, call it OpenBC Metaverse Studios. And main aim of this division to build NFT games, to produce NFT games, and to publish NFT games. And happy to show you like a MotoDex. It's based on NFT simulator where you can drive a fun motorcycles and when as the owner of the races, as the owner of the tracks, you can earn money, and players can earn money, and all cycle based on traditional coin BNB on Binance Smart Chain. And MotoDex have three type of assets. First type is bike drivers. It's 6 game avatars. You can check details on app.openbc.com. There are on Metaverse tab. A second type is traces. There are like 10 type of tracks, limited for 3 each, for the famous cities like London, Abu Dhabi, Beijing, etc. And also health capsules which can help you to recover tracks and players. I don't know how about you. I try to play probably all of market games. Let's say that we talk about X Infinity, which is like on the top worldwide famous $1 billion valuation, but even I, experienced entrepreneur, IT guy, and the software developer, I spend like a week and still can't start playing a game. So I'm not sure who played there. Probably people spend a lot of time and then they worry to spend a lot of time and keep playing. So I don't think so that it's a good opportunity for the people who is busy, and I don't think so that for mass market adoption complicity should be the same as is on the market. A second point is tokens of the tokens of the tokens, like 3 type of tokens, 2 type of tokens, which is different for all. I'm definitely not sure why, and we already have a native coin like BNB, for example, and it's well enough to build everything, build all tokenomics. We don't need to replicate tokens. Of course, if our target not to sell tokens upfront. So this is a difference. 2K differences between other games and the MotoDex. Okay, let me show a product demo. You can take a look. a public link, but let me share on a screen. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Is it works? Okay, good. So you can see we can change the level: London, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, my preferred one. Okay, let's say Melbourne. Okay, and let's do race. I'm alone now, but anybody can join here, so you can see like this is a fun bike, and I have to say that it's just like a demo, so it's a very simple. Of course, difficulty will be more later for the released games, and tokenomic based for that game on a fees which each player should put to the smart contract before start the game. So let me return back to sharing slides. Okay. So before start the game, each player put small fees. They can choose any fees, and in a fixed period, I'm not sure exactly, probably in a day, all sessions will be compiled and finalized, and all reward will distributed to the winners and to track owners. For now, we are already done a first NFT contract for initial game offering, which will base for the future game, and we done first demo version, which soon will be integrated to wallets and future smart contracts. So thanks again for your attention. You can always contact me for partnerships, for the future references. I will glad to see you guys as probably future players. And I definitely want to say a warm thanks for DoraHacks team. You guys amazing, really. You support a lot, especially even much more, like 10 times more than just Binance team support us. And I appreciate this opportunity to share to all of your community this amazing project. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Alex. Just can you briefly describe the connection with MotoDex and OpenByC again? Like, what's the connection between the two projects?
Yeah, sure. MotoDex is a first product of OpenByC Metaverse Studios, which division of OpenByC. It's not mean that it's like all stuff of OpenByC involved there, but we had a cross connections there, like marketing. It's the same community for all titles, and this is how we related for. And in the plan, which already confirmed, include investment in our future plans to produce at least 10 more titles for this year only.
Got it. Why the name OpenByC?
Yeah, it's again fine story. It was like trolling of OpenSea that they don't support the Binance Smart Chain. So I just put OpenBC, but now we support the four chains. So probably time to change name to Open Multisea or something like that.
Yeah. I think you should take that into consideration. Cool. We've seen the demo. The demo seems fun, and also fun to see how the tokenomics can be integrated into that, how it can become a play to earn, how people can actually make money out of that. I think it's a fun game. I'm look forward to this game and future games incubated by you guys. And
Okay, thank you.
yeah, thank you for joining us today. And also, I love to connect with you after this. Thank you, Alex, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. I think one fun thing about BSC is that there's actually a lot of current DeFi builders, not just DeFi builders, but also DeFi builders in the space, doing really, really fun projects. Cool. I see a big team of you guys.
Yeah, hello.
Tell us more about DefiHelper. And you got 15 minutes to go.
So yeah, thanks for having us with us today. I'm Ben. I'm our head of investor relations. I'm from the UK, but I'm actually joining from Mexico. And we also have our CTO and CEO Vlad and our CMO Igor, who are joining us from Moscow. So we are a decentralized team in the decentralized finance industry. And yeah, if you guys are ready, I will begin to share my screen and tell you a bit more about the project. Cool. Thank you very much for being with us today. I'm here to present DefiHelper to you. Here at DefiHelper, we seek to be the future home screen app for all things DeFi, the app where people will start and finish their day by checking. We do this by simplifying and automating a number of complex and manual tasks associated with the world of DeFi. So, decentralized finance has grown exponentially in the last year and a half, and it is certainly a future, if not the future, of finance. However, because it has developed so rapidly, the infrastructure to keep up with it just has not developed. You don't have the luxuries that you have on large crypto exchanges. You don't have automation, you don't have stop loss, you don't have take profit, and you don't have auto and copy strategies. It can actually feel like a 24/7 job running your crypto DeFi portfolio. That's why we created DefiHelper. Here at DefiHelper, we are flexible. We are a cross-chain solution by design because we believe the future of crypto DeFi is more than just Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. It's lots of blockchains, many of which probably haven't even been created yet. Furthermore, we are secure. We are non-custodial, decentralized, and also audited by HashX, and DefiHelper never asks the user for their private seed keys. Therefore, we do not touch the user's funds. Finally, we are easy to use. You don't need to be a coding genius or expert in order to invest in DefiHelper. You will not have to use a single line of code, as we do all of that for you. Our key features include auto staking, a portfolio tracker, smart notifications, and no-code automation, and we aim to connect over 100 protocols in the near future. Our first key feature is auto staking, and for me, this sums up DefiHelper. It makes a very complex and manual task seem very simple and easy. It was created by our head of R&D, Ilya Muniman, and it works by adding the interest from a staking contract to the original deposit at the optimal point, thereby maximizing your profit and minimizing your effort. So it works firstly by the user deploying a special contract that gives DefiHelper the access to their interest that they earn from the staking contract, but not to the bulk of their deposit. So the bulk of their deposit is secure. And how does the algorithm actually decide when to reinvest? Well, imagine you're investing your stake on a staking contract that costs $10 to withdraw the fees. When is the optimal time to restake? Is it when you have $20, $50, $100, $200? The answer is that it depends. It depends on your future APY, future forecast, current and historical fees, gas prices, the prices of tokens, and other factors. Our algorithm takes all of this into account and issues a binary yes or no option on whether to reinvest. Our second main feature is no-code automation. I'm sure if anyone's invested in DeFi, they can attest to, in DeFi, there can be wild price fluctuations and swings, sometimes at 2 or 3 in the morning, and there's just no way that you can manage this portfolio. You wake up, and if you can't set a stop loss or take profit, you have either lost a lot of money or you have missed a good opportunity to sell. That's why at DefiHelper, we've created this no-code automation to do these complex automations for you without knowing how to code. Furthermore, in mid-2022, we will release our investor scenarios marketplace on the application, which will allow experienced users to script existing investment strategies, and for non-experienced users to copy them, giving the authors a share of the profits. Furthermore, we have our portfolio tracker. Since we are cross-chain, DefiHelper's portfolio tracker shows you all of your protocols and wallets and just all of your DeFi portfolio on one screen. You no longer have to check all of your wallets to get an overall big picture. You see it all. Furthermore, we track impermanent loss by measuring your portfolio's value in dollars every hour. Finally, DefiHelper keeps you in the loop by acting as a smart assistant. It will give you notifications on things such as important market movements, such as a whale investing or pulling out liquidity, sudden changes in profitability, updates about protocols you follow, such as an ICO or an IDO, and of course, your portfolio's value. So, having said all of that, we believe that we are the most advanced investment tool on the market right now. We have used all of our competitors. In fact, using our competitors is what inspired us to create DefiHelper. And all of them have some of the features that we have, but none of them have them all. And furthermore, none of them have such an advanced auto-staking model. Our target audiences are for seasoned crypto investors such as ourselves, who will benefit from the added automation and simplicity, but also for newcomers who will definitely benefit from the simplicity, who for right now, DeFi is simply too complicated to invest in. Let me talk about my team. Vlad is with us in the call, and all I need to say about Vlad is that he has not just 1, but 2 Star Wars posters in his background, which shows how good at coding he is. We also have Igor in the call, who will speak in a bit. So I'll introduce Artem and Ilya. Artem Tolkachev is the ex-head of the blockchain lab at Deloitte, and also has over 7 years in the crypto sphere, including being the CEO of other projects. He also has a legal background, which helps us with all things legal. Furthermore, we have Ilya Munaman. Ilya is the head of our R&D and the author of our auto-staking model. He has a PhD in economics and is a professor at the HSE University, which is not just a top 25 university globally, but the top economics university in Russia. Furthermore, we have a strategic partnership with Waves Technologies, who I'm sure don't need any introduction. So now I'll do a live demo of the app, and then I'll conclude, and then I'll open it up to questions. So here you can see the live portfolio. Unfortunately, this is a demo account. I don't actually have $33 million in it. But here you can see your balance, the average tracked APY, how your balance has changed historically, a tracker of your prediction of your balance, your overall portfolio balance, both in stable coins, whose price will not vary if you pull out, and also volatile coins, whose price will vary if you pull out, a list of all your assets and platforms, and finally, your wallets and your deployed contracts. This puts everything in one place on just one interface. Secondly, here you can see the protocols page. I'll take ApeSwap, for example. So you will click on ApeSwap, and firstly, you can go to an overview. This overview gives you a description of the project, statistics, unique wallets, and recent social media engagements. And this is important because it shows you whether the protocol is increasing or decreasing, whether you should invest or whether you should pull your money out. But crucially, if we go on the earnings page, 1 second, it shows you all of these, all of your own personal investments, including how much you have staked, your deployed automations, but you can do all of the actions on the DefiHelper interface. You can stake, you can unstake, you can claim, and you can auto-stake, I'll show you how the auto staking works. It's very simple. You click the button and then you follow the prompts. And this means that you don't have to go to several different protocols or wallets to manage your DeFi portfolio. You can do it all just by using our interface. Furthermore, we have our own automations. One automation that we have running here is the auto staking automation. So I'll show you how it works. You have three things for an automation to work. Firstly, you have the trigger, then you have the conditions, such as the gas price variation, optimized staking, native token balance, and you can also schedule it for time, and then the actions. The only actions are either run the transaction or get a notification that the transaction is ready to be run on email or on Telegram. Furthermore, we have our roadmap phase. This allows users to create suggestions, and those suggestions will be voted on. And I should also mention that all key decisions are made by on-chain voting by token holders. Finally, we have our settings, which shows you the wallets and funds you have connected, and allows you to send notifications to Telegram or email, and shows you your transaction history. But last but not least, and the feature that we are most proud of, we have both a day mode and a dark mode. So thank you very much for listening. As you can tell, we are an ambitious project. We don't just seek to corner a small portion of the market, we seek to be very large. We have a very ambitious vision, we have a very hungry team, believe me, and we have the desire. All we are lacking is strong partnership, co-marketing, collaboration, and advice from the rest of the community. So thank you very much for listening. Vlad, do you have, as CEO, do you have anything you want to mention that I didn't say, or do you think I covered it all?
No, thank you, Ben. It was an amazing presentation. We are ready to answer your questions.
Awesome. Team, I honestly, I think this is great. I've got a lot of tokens and stable coins. Not a lot, but I do have some in my MetaMask, and I never thought of like staking into proper DeFi projects or like auto staking tool like you guys can actually help. I think a lot of institutions and retail investors on this. So what stage are you guys at? I know you guys mentioned that you need co-marketing partnership. Have you launched your token? Are you doing private sell right now? So what stage are you at?
Do you want to answer this, or I think I'll take it, Vlad. So we're currently in the pre-seed round, of which we're seeking to raise $500,000. We've received in cash $282,000, and we've received verbal commitments for another $200,000. This pre-seed round obviously gives you access to tokens. We will aim to do our public launch in about mid-February to the end of February. And the product itself is actually live. It doesn't have its full functionality, but the product is live. There is no reason why you couldn't use this project. And in fact, I would encourage you to do so. I always say 100 people can give you a pitch about why their product is the best, but the only way you will know our product is the best is by using it. So I would encourage yourself and anyone watching this stream, if you are curious or interested, to please just use it. You have nothing to lose. And I think that you will, after using it, you will share our belief in our confidence.
Cool. And like you mentioned, now it supports BSC already. And what are some other L1s that you guys are supporting right now?
Vlad, you can answer this one. It's more technical.
Yeah, so our project deployed to the Ethereum mainnet, Binance Smart Chain mainnet, Avalanche, Moonriver, and Polygon networks. Later, we will deploy our integration with Waves blockchain. It will be a first non-Ethereum compatible blockchain. So it will be the start for non-Ethereum blockchains. So we have a plan to integrate other blockchains like Solana and so on in near future. We have a very ambitious roadmap. You can check it on our website.
Got it. Cool. I also love it to see like how you compare yourself with other projects trying to provide similar service, but they don't have the auto staking functionality. I think it's great. So far, I don't have further questions for you guys. I think this is very exciting. I love it. And,
thank you very much. Yeah, pleasure. Thank you very much for the comments. And our website is just called DefiHelper.io. If anyone has any questions, they're more than happy to get in touch with us. And yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity to present our product.
Yeah, I'd love to actually introduce you guys to the BSC team after this presentation. And you guys have been doing great stuff. Yeah, I think this will be helpful for investors. And I love your UI. Your UI looks great, and I hope you are secure. You have audited already. Did I glitch?
Yeah, we didn't quite hear the end of what you said. Could you repeat that, please?
Have you audited already? Have you audited?
I think it's internet connection problems from your side because we can't hear you.
No.
Yes, we are audited. We are audited by HashX. They did run a full audit on us, and you can see if you go to our website, you can see the audits. We have it published on our front page.
Got it. Cool. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Igor. Thank you. Yeah. So I hope I'm not speaking right now, but I had the honor to host the 5 amazing teams. I would actually love to recommend them to join the BNB program. They're all great projects building on different fronts. So also I'm informed by the ops team that there will be more sessions to come. So I'm actually very excited to see there are a lot of brilliant projects building on BSC, mainly because BSC have a very vibrant community. And there are a lot of, I think, very interesting assets around that. So the projects are building around that, trying to provide services to this great traffic, to this great community, which I think is great. So yeah, I'm very keen to see how those 5 brilliant projects will evolve in the near future. I kind of hope that they can all become successful in the future. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. I know it's Lunar New Year is coming by, so Happy New Year to you all. For those in Asia, and there will be more sessions to come, so stay tuned. I believe this will be a long-term effort. Dora is actually working very closely with BSC right now, so it will be a long-term effort. We will see how those amazing projects evolve, and Dora will be here to support. Not only can we connect leading institutions, but also brilliant partners to all of the parties. If you are building something exciting on BSC, remember to come to us so that we can know what you're building and how we can connect in with BSC related resources. But also Dora is multi-chain. We're also co-hosting a brilliant Avalanche hackathon prize money $5 to $6 million. And there are actually a lot more exciting grants and partnerships about to have. I just heard that DefiHelper is supporting Moon River. We are presumably launching a grant with Moon River as well in March. So remember to go to DoraHacks.com/IO to find all the brilliant projects. And if you're a developer, if you're a builder, remember, go there and submit your projects so we will know what you're building, how we can support. And I also hope that the 5 projects presented today can work with each other. I guess there are some synergies around the projects you're building on, and we kind of hope that founders can help founders. And do come to us if you need any kind of resources so that we can help. Dora will love to support brilliant developers and brilliant founders in the space. It's what we do. So yeah, BSC MVB program is a long-term program where 10 projects will get investment from BSC team every month, and crucial resources will be getting into all the enrolled projects. Once you pass the due diligence process and competition among different projects, there are brilliant founders in this space. So whatever you're building, if you are building BSC, remember to apply for the BSC MVB program. It's the most important initiative. And if you're building a brilliant project in Web3, especially if you're building on DAOs, do come to us. We'd love to support you. For Dora side. And thank you all for joining us. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next demo session. Bye, guys.